Yes, ma'am. I have talked to 3 different people because the package is late, and they tell me the package is supposed to be delivered between 10 and 11 this morning. And the woman called me. The woman I talked to said it was put on a wrong truck. They transferred it to the right truck. It should be there momentarily. And another woman called up from here, not the national number, and told me it's on its way. And I called back a couple hours later, 2 o'clock, and they still don't know. They say the number for FedEx here in LA is busy. I don't understand how that can be. They don't have another line to talk to their folks. He said she would call back when she had the information. Why it's not here, my TV. And she hasn't called back. Can you find out why the TV is not here?
Okay, I have to apologize. You have not received your package there. Your tracking number, so I can further assist you.
Walmart's not giving me a tracking number for some reason. I don't know why that is. All it is giving me, it says track, and it goes to estimated delivery Monday, August 14th, today, morning. And it does not have a tracking number on its screen at all, like it had this morning when I first called about noon. You went by my address earlier in the day to look me up. It's 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065.
Thank you for the information. May I have your name, please?
John Melton Brady.
Mr. Brady, give me just a moment, and I will search your address. Would you happen to know if the package was coming FedEx Express or FedEx Ground?
I don't think it's Express. It was through Walmart.com. It's regular delivery as far as I know.
Give me just a moment. Mr. Brady, what was your apartment number again?
409.
409. Okay, give me just a moment and I'll search for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You said it was from Walmart.com?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I do see a delivery to that address with your apartment number on it. It's a ground shipment, but it's due to be delivered Wednesday.
I've been promising that since last week. That's when it's supposed to be delivered. It's a TV. You've got smaller items from Walmart being delivered for a new shipment. This is the shipment I've been talking to you all day long about. That you don't know whether it's on. You put it on the wrong truck, and then you transfer it to the right truck, and it's supposed to be here, but it's not here. It's a TV. It's a large item.
Okay, give me just a moment. Packages that I'm seeing now, it may be a duplicate. I can't be sure, but it does say Walmart.com, and I'm pretty sure it weighs more than 5 pounds.
I don't know if any of my new items, or it could be a package with a whole lot of stuff in it. If it's a new item, it's going to be here on Wednesday. That's the second shipment. The item I was talking to, you don't have records about this? And I've talked to 3 people today.
No, sir, I do apologize.
The second woman knew about the first woman. She actually has 4 representatives I've talked to today, because the one from LA called and said it was on the way. You should have notation in your computer about an item to be delivered between 10 and 11. They're very specific today, and it wasn't. And
Mr. Brady, FedEx Ground is a day-specific and not time-specific delivery service. We make our deliveries between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m.
Yes.
Okay.
The woman.
There's no set time. They're day specific and not time specific.
Yes, ma'am. The third woman I talked to, they said they would be getting back to me. That's why I've called back. I'd like it today. I'd like to know when. They said the phone number, the FedEx number in LA, this particular FedEx was busy. They were going to call back and call me back once they knew, and they haven't called me back. And I find it odd you don't have something to look up there. As far as that.
As far as your call, sir?
Yes, 4 different calls now today. You don't have any of that on file in some way?
I see 2 calls, this being the second one.
I've called since 12 o'clock when I found out I was supposed to be here between 10 and 11.
That's what's leading me to believe that it's not a ground delivery, sir. But all I'm showing is ground deliveries for your address. And the heaviest package is 10 pounds. And it's not due to be delivered until Wednesday because we just received that package today.
Well, that's not the package. It's a package, part of a set of packages from last week. And it's to be delivered by today as the latest time, and according to the screen in front of me this morning, between 10 and 11 specifically this morning. And I've talked to 3 other women here who have told me that they made a mistake. It's on the wrong truck and it's being fixed, but they can't tell me what's going on with it. Why isn't it here yet? You don't have any of that your truck was misguided, it was put on the wrong truck? You don't have that listed anywhere?
With the information that I was able to search using your address, I'm not showing any of those deliveries on the wrong truck. That's why I asked if you could contact Walmart.com and get a tracking number so it could be more specified.
Well, that's not the brightest thing in the world. They knew exactly what I was talking about, the other 3 representatives. You don't know what is missing that hasn't been delivered today, but was supposed to be delivered at 10 to 11 o'clock?
I'm not showing any. Our ground deliveries are not time specific, Mr. Brady.
That's what the screen in front of me said. It said between 10 and 11, and when I called the woman, she said it's been put on the wrong truck. It's been transferred. She told me later to the right truck. It should be here, and it's not here.
I do apologize, Mr. Brady, but without the correct tracking number, I can't research that package for you. And the heaviest package.
You're seriously telling? A TV is, I think, a little bit more than a 32-inch TV is a little more than 10 pounds. This is, as we figured out, it's for later in the week. It's the second purchase. I'm talking about the literal purchase for today. I've talked to 3 other women who knew it was not being delivered and is being delivered now. You can't call up, you don't know what is being delivered to 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard today as the last day. You can't tell me?
I do not have that information, sir. These are ground deliveries, and I'm not showing anything that was put on a wrong truck and supposed to be delivered today. The packages that I've looked at that are due to be delivered to your address, the heaviest one is 10 pounds, and we just received that package today.
I'm talking about the package that was supposed to be delivered. That's more than 10 pounds. It's a delivery from last week. Can you look into last week's deliveries? Can you tell me where on Walmart's screen here that says track you to delivery, and I've got the estimated delivery and the status and all of that. Where can I find the tracking number here?
Mr. Brady, I wouldn't know where you would find that.
Oh, there's one right here. 7405.
Just a moment. Go ahead, I'm ready.
7405 0945 8272.
Okay, that is the tracking number for your package. That is not on the list of information that I had.
Why wouldn't it be there?
In front of me before, and the address is different. It's the same address, but it's put in the system different. Give me just a moment. Just reading the case notes on the package. Okay, Mr. Brady, it does say that it was placed on the wrong van, and with this being a ground delivery, they are day specific and not time specific. We make our deliveries between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. I'm not showing, what does it say, transfer. So they have until 8 p.m. tonight to deliver your package to you, Mr. Brady.
The other three women, the other three representatives could tell me...
I couldn't hear you, I'm sorry.
Could the other three representatives of your company, FedEx, could tell me, could call up the company and find out why it's not here? They said they transferred it to the wrong, put it on the wrong truck, and they transferred it to the other. You're telling me you don't have those capabilities of telling where the package is right now? What truck?
It was transferred while it was en route, and with route being day specific and not time specific, they have up until 8 p.m. to deliver your package to you.
But you don't know where it's at?
It's on the van, Mr. Brady.
Okay. Well, thanks for your help. I'll call back later.
Yes,
8 o'clock?
I do apologize for the mix-up.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I understand. Thanks for your help. I'll call back later.
You're welcome, Mr. Brady, and thank you for calling FedEx. Enjoy your evening.
Next time FedEx delivers a package, do a military children's burning check in front of their representative, their driver. They can reach me by phone. We can cut through all the BS about ground shipments, other shipments, about the last three women, representatives of their company telling me the same thing. And this one trying to BS until I gave her the number, and then BSing some more. This is my child's lifeline, you tell them, as you're calling up John Melton Brady, as you're trying to. 424-229-4140. What is your very active part, FedEx? And not knowing and taunting this man. He's got to go out and get food. He's in a wheelchair. Food's important to him. He's not in the best of health. Has a difficult time going out. And why are you making it difficult for him? He's got to wait around for a package and wants his TV to be stolen. Forget that. How do you reach him by phone when my phone, my child's lifeline to the firemen, the police, the paramedics is being hijacked when I do? What do you know about this, FedEx representative? FedEx man, FedEx woman? What do you know about this? And get their reaction. Say, is it because my family is Christian? And they can place someone named Hussein in the highest office in America right after we got attacked by a whole lot of Husseins. Very angry, very deadly Husseins. Is it because my family's Christian? Is it some political reason? Is it because you work for FedEx instead of UPS? Is that how you can reach John Melton Brady by phone? Now, I get packages from UPS and the post office as well. It's part of managed censorship in America that needs to stop. This woman seemed to enjoy it. It's just my perception, of course. But it seems like she does that for a job. I think she likes doing that. She's a lorry. A lorry is anything that can hide behind good intentions, like helping someone find out what's happening with their packets, but has the exact opposite, that they're equal heart and soul. Politicians make great lorries because, you know, they say one thing and they mean another. Ask FedEx employees. They do a military children's burning and check out your phone. That's your phone used to get the firemen for children. Get the policemen for them as well. Get them to the hospital, an emergency. Why is it not allowed to work? And say, this is a record of my call to John Milton Brady. Evil folks hijack that call, and then they alter phone records to cover it up. And I've got video proof of that. What is your part in this? That you are actively doing that. Actively a part of that. Is that some private carrier's gated livelihood? They can reach me by phone. You can reach me by phone. The FedEx can reach me by phone, but some other carrier can't. Is it for business reasons that you're part of this? Say what you want, but ask that FedEx employee. You can even call them up, their individual offices, their corporate office. Put it on speakerphone. Try to call Melton, Stone Cold John Milton Brady, son of a carpenter and Mary. Daddy carpenter worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann, I'm the son of a carpenter and Mary. Try to call me up in front of them. I'm just another American with a phone that's hijacked because of religious censorship. And yeah, you can't reach me and tell me what you believe. Or ask what I mean by Jesus is immaculate house here on earth. Your phone's censored for religious reasons, but yeah, it's more important than that. That's what you use to get the firemen, police, paramedics. So do a military children's burn unit. Check out your phone in front of FedEx employees and executives. Ask them, what is your part in this? When else will my child's lifeline be hijacked and you are part of that? You don't know anything about a missing package. You don't know anything about John Milton Brady and my hijacked lifeline. What's your part in this, FedEx?